This is Josiah Plays Deus Ex Mankind Divided. We're back here in the poor district of Prague at night, and we have to investigate a little bit of a murder here. Let's talk to this Detective Carl Montag and see what's going on. Why are you standing inside of a trash can? Get out of here, trash can. Oops, watch out, cops. Watch out, people. Flying trash cans. Get out of here, traffic cone. Watch out. Watch out, flying traffic cone. It'd be amazing if I threw it up in the air and it, like, landed on this guy's head and, like, stayed there. Hold on. Hold on, hold on.
We got nothing else to say.
Yeah, thought as much.
Hold on. Unfortunately, this is not Skyrim. I don't think you can put, like, stuff on people's heads. I just want the traffic cone on this guy's head. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's talk to him.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say?
Yeah.
Did she see anything?
You look like Hitler.
I mean, your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing. Or about doing things the right way.
So you're corrupt. Got it. Listen, Hitler-looking dude. No wonder she didn't want to talk to you. You're sketchy as shit. Boss Pie, good to see you. How you doing, boss? We're investigating a murder. Let's see. What do I want to say here? I want to challenge him. Do I want to scathe him? Nice, that's a good one. Do I want to relate to him? Oh, what's the tactic I want to take here? I'm really leaning towards scathe just because I really feel a lot of personal indictment toward the cops here, but maybe that's not the right way to go with this guy. I can try to do the whole chum up to him thing. Fuck it, I'm scathing.
You're giving the cops here too much credit. From what I've seen, it's never about doing the right thing.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? My superiors tend to assume that all Augs are the same, which is wrong. Just like it's wrong to assume that all us cops are the same.
Let me guess. You're one of the good guys.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not one of the assholes. Work as a cop long enough in this city, you learn to lower your expectations.
I used to be a cop. 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
I see.
So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay, I think I've been in Johnny Gunn's apartment.
Interpol.
Sounds familiar. Alright, so I can investigate the scene. I've agreed to help look into Angela Gunn's murder. I get the impression Detective Carl Montag could use all the help he can get. And I need to talk to Johnny Gunn. Johnny Gunn was married to the victim, Angela Gunn. Montag's superiors have already made up their minds that Johnny's responsible. I need to talk to him and decide for myself. Montag says Johnny lives in an apartment a couple of blocks from here. Yeah, I think they don't want to just go off half-cocked and just go arrest this guy out the blue. I mean, that'd kind of be jumping the gun. Jumping the gun.
Who do they think they are?
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Let's ask him some more questions.
I want to help you with this case. To do that, I need a rundown of what you know already.
Help me, huh? You mean, like being my subordinate?
No.
I mean like making sure we catch whoever's responsible.
Right. Well, I have a dead body, Angela Gunn. I have bureaucratic pressure to arrest the augmented husband, Johnny Gunn. I have a crime scene, and I have you.
That was incredibly unhelpful, sir.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Jen, what game are you playing that's so old it doesn't even use a mouse? Did you miss the red light district? No, I haven't been to the red light district yet.
People hold a hell of a grudge against Augs, ever since the incident.
Yes, and?
Well, good thing the cops here are such professionals. Part of being a police officer is treating everyone the same, right? Aug or no Aug.
It's not that simple, and you know it. A police force isn't some abstract ideal of what justice and law should be. It's an instrument of those in power. A reflection of the society it protects.
That makes a lot of sense.
I haven't been seeing a whole lot of protection out there.
Well, that depends who you ask.
You have to type in commands, talk to... Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember those old games like that. Those old games.
You'll only arrest the victim's husband if the evidence tells you to, right? It's not enough that he's an Aug, and that your bosses want him to go down.
I'll hold my guys off for as long as I can. But unless you can prove someone else killed Angela, or at the very least that Johnny didn't, I don't have much choice. That's why I'm trusting you to talk to him. Give me your honest opinion on what happened here.
Yeah. Why are you trusting me exactly?
Because you gave me the impression of being qualified. Because I'm big enough to admit that maybe I can use the help, and between you and me, because the thought of confronting a man like Johnny Gunn scares the shit out of me.
Now we get to it. Alright, I mean, in fairness, Jensen was not a detective. He was on the SWAT team. So his investigatory skills are not necessarily all that great. Mostly he just goes around and beats people up that try to fuck with him. I do have smart vision though, which is helpful.
How long have you been a cop?
Too long. And of all the ways to go out, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean being assigned a case like this. It's HQ's little joke before sending me off to retirement. Oh, but don't worry about me, eh? I'm a survivor. I can make it through this.
I really wasn't worried about
This
you.
case is a joke to you?
I didn't say that. I said it's a joke to HQ. They know I haven't left my desk in years. But that doesn't mean I'm not qualified. Just a little rusty.
Alright, I'll take care of this.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Wow, more questions. I can really grill this guy for a lot of information. This is cool.
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Holy shit, a whole nother tree of questions. This is great. I love dialogue.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower.
Oh, fuck those
He's
guys.
been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in evidence. But I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
But that makes sense. I mean, they're afraid of him because he's ex-military, basically, and he's trained, and he's auged, and basically he's dangerous. So, if they can arrest him for something, they don't have to worry about him anymore.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give
How
you a
romantic.
very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
It's good advice. It's good advice. Alright, what about this Radko Perry angle? He probably doesn't know shit about this.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
Yeah, I've already broken into Radko Perry's office. I know where he is. I've burglarized every damn place in this city. I know where everything is. Oh god, and before comment about that's why there's so many women on the police force, they're looking for crime scene romance. Yeah, I don't think that's it, Noxmoo. I don't think that's it.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Did you notice any signs of struggle?
Less than you might expect. She almost looks peaceful. Almost.
She doesn't look that peaceful. There's fucking blood everywhere and she's all mangled.
How do you think the murder happened? What do you think killed her exactly?
I think her husband is what killed her. And if she's lucky, it all happened very quickly. If not, not.
So you didn't notice that her arm and legs had been removed, huh? That's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big piece of evidence right there.
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me.
Okay, here we go.
Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Gun, Angela. Married to Gun, Johnny. The department rests its case.
That's it? Come on, that's not information.
Have there been a lot of murders in this area?
More than the average. I know I wouldn't live here. Not even if they paid me.
I live here. This is literally right next to my apartment building. I live right here. It's a nice neighborhood-ish. It's not actually a nice neighborhood at all, but I got a nice apartment, though. Alright.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
That's fine by me.
I'm really glad it let me ask him so many questions. Alright, so I can investigate the scene, talk to Johnny Gunn, talk to Radko Perry. The victim may have been involved in some scandal with a politician named Radko Perry. Angela Gunn was a journalist, and apparently she was writing something about Radko that he didn't like. I should pay him a visit if I want to find out more. Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop down the street.
Who do they think they are?
How the fuck do they know I'm with Interpol? Alright, so let's examine the scene. She's got bruises, she's got marks. There's a needle. What the hell is that? What are those? They're just little lights? Oh, they're just little lights that were put around the body to kind of like... This mysterious studio bag here. What's this?
Try anything.
Whose bag is this? There's an EMP fragment. Now that's interesting.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this.
Oh, there's all kinds of fucking clues laying around. Alright, hold on. Let's just check over here. Alright, we've got this EMP fragment.
Away from the crime scene, sir.
Wow. It's part of an EMP grenade that's obviously been detonated. A fragment found near Angela Gunn's body. Looks like it came from an EMP, used primarily to disable electronics or people who rely on augmentations. So, was this used to disable her so that she could be more easily taken out? Or did she try to use this against her attacker in self-defense?
Just because Montag trusts.
Exhaust all evidence, 1 of 7. The more evidence I find at the crime scene, the better my chances of understanding exactly what happened here. If at any point I want to follow up on something or delve even deeper into this mess, I should try talking to Montag again. Who knows what he's holding back?
Doesn't mean I do.
Alright, there's also an ID card right here. Oh, there's Angela Gunn's press card. Pravda. ID, Angela Gunn, press. The murder victim's press ID card. Angela Gunn was a reporter. Alright, well, we knew that.
Too late already.
I think he found something.
Oh, we found some broken glasses. Looks like part of a pair of glasses. Were they her glasses or the attackers? And we've got... Could you get the fuck out of the way?
Give it a rest. Give it a rest.
We've got some marks here. There are cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arm. Looks like she had an augment that was forcibly removed. She's got some bruises on her neck. The bruises on Angela Gunn's neck are recent. Looks like the killer strangled her and even left a partial fingerprint. Oh, that's actually really relevant information. And then there's this studio bag. Get out of here, studio bag. Uh-oh, watch out everybody, flying studio bag. Alright,
Nothing else to say.
The only
needle.
way I'm continuing this conversation is...
Oh, she was tranked. ID card. Broken glasses, marks, bruises. Needle. There was a piece of a broken needle sticking out of Angela Gunn's right shoulder. Alright, so she was drugged with the needle. Oh no!
Best to be careful.
So if she was paralyzed with the EMP and then paralyzed with a drug or whatever, she might have been... Her arm and legs might have been taken off while she was, like, alive. While she was conscious, and she might not have been able to... I mean, this could be even more horrible. Of course, she does have a fairly... I mean, she doesn't have a look of, like, absolute horror or pain on her face. So I'm not sure. Maybe she was just drugged out. Alright, what else is here? There's got to be another clue.
Would you piss off to pull this dude in?
Doesn't it feel like something is about to happen?
Once upon a time I could have shoved me.
Oh my God. Another reason to
Someone
hate
is targeting
technology.
all. This one is not the first.
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up. Romantic.
Says there's one more piece of evidence. Am I missing something? I'm obviously missing something. Obviously missing something.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Oh, something. We got. Oh, look. Pieces of an augment on the wall right here. A ripped out augmentation. Whoever did this didn't seem too keen to keep it for themselves. They just wanted to separate it from the body. Alright, well that's interesting. So it's not like a harvester situation maybe where they're selling the stuff. She told me, Daria told me that the guy said something about ripping the evil out of her and making her whole again. So obviously an anti-Aug zealot fanatic of some kind. Alright, so that's all the evidence. Let's talk to Montag again. Let's talk. She
Can't
looks
believe
cold.
We got stuck down here.
I have some
Anything-
questions for you.
I will cooperate.
Alright, I can't ask her anything
gonna
new.
go-
Good luck.
It's the same as always. So let's go back here to Montag now.
Maybe tomorrow.
I'm pretty certain this was not the husband. Probably wasn't Radko Perry either.
Something is going to...
Enjoying yourself, detective.
Alright, about the case.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
I think I might have something on the killer's MO.
It's like watching a grandmaster at work.
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe, but keep in mind she was an Aug. Don't you all have to shoot up that Nupal shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
Yeah, but Augs don't just take Nupaw's needles and jam them into their own shoulder through their clothes randomly and leave them sticking in there. That's not how it's done. We might have a fingerprint.
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh, a fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
It's not Johnny. Too obvious. And it doesn't fit the things that the killer said, really, according to Daria. Unless Daria's lying and she's trying to throw everything off and she's the real killer.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the Aug removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder?
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and og removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage across the street from the bombed out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Ooh, that sounds like a lead. An important lead.
Something about the crime scene doesn't sit right.
Okay, what about it?
I found this press ID on the victim.
Right, she was a journalist. Hence the scandal with Radko Peri. I still don't consider that proof of anything.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the Og riots, anti-Og riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
So maybe it was a cop. Maybe it was this No, wait. Smolinski apparently died in the bombing. But maybe it was a cop anyway, though.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Okay.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Alright. So now I have another side objective, which is to examine Smolinski's notes. The evidence I found at the crime scene reminds Montag of another murder, some old case that had belonged to a dead cop named Smolinski. Montag told me to look for Smolinski's files over in police storage. So I have lots of options to investigate this.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
All right, cool.
Keep giving you updates every few minutes.
We are on the case. On the case.
I'm not Montag. I don't need your help.
Gruesome, isn't it?
You think I don't know what's going on here? This is some sick shit right there.
Alright, we got lots of information. Let's go back.
I'm not talking to you, so don't talk to me. I don't want to know you, pal.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called neon. Make you forget all about neuropathy.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy.
I told you, not my kind of merchandise, and not my problem.
So we got ourselves a neon dealer here.
My product isn't for you. Trust me. Neon is not for Augs. I'm doing you a favor.
You just tried to sell some to an Aug.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal. No need to segregate us. All they have to do is cut off our supply.
But we've already stopped the neon lab where they make it. Looks like the religious guys, the Church of the Machine God cultists, are gone now. What's happening here?
Hey, you. Hey, go away. What are you looking at? Don't answer me. It's a rhetorical question.
The UN? The UN? You mean the rich? The 1% of the 1%? The ones that really rule the world? Them? They won't do anything to stop this. They want it to happen.
You might have a point there.
Mám strach z toho, co bude. Začíná to tady být dost napjatý. Musím se dostat někam do bezpečí. Ale taky mě zajímá, jak to tady dopadne.
Alright, what we're gonna do is we're going to sell a couple things to our old buddy Tars here.
Take a good look. I won't be here long.
You don't look like you're in withdrawal.
No need to segregate us. All they have to do is cut off our supply.
Oh shit, the cops are raiding that apartment over there. The fuck?
Tvoje práva, hele, co chcete dělat?
Tak dost, na zem!
Hej, no tak, v klidu!
Na klid je pozdě, tváří k zemi!
Tohle je šílený!
Drž zobák!
Pouta, vážně, vždyť jsem nic neudělal!
Isn't this Teresa's apartment?
Nic si neudělal, i když to tady měl
It is!
Ještě slovo a zavolám záchranku!
Holy shit, this is Teresa's apartment.
Koukejte mi ty pouta sundat hned teď!
What are they raiding for? Even though she is smuggling people out of the city and... Alright, let's talk to Tars again, sell some stuff.
He'll set you up. You want to do business? The man is over there. Don't start anything fun.
What's up, Tars?
Whatever you need.
Out of my face, Oyebok. Talk to him, not me.
You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
Actually,
I
I'd
might be
love
interested.
some more praxis
I sell
kits.
these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Tell me he has new praxis
Buy
kits.
something.
That would be amazing. Alright, let's sell some stuff first. I'm going to sell these hydraulic micro pumps and this 4x scope and all these gyroscopic regulators and this machine pistol EMP ammo. I'm going to sell this hollow sight. I'm going to sell these stem processor chips and this battle rifle ammo. And that's it. Everything else I'm keeping. Way to wreck the place. Saito! Burst through the wall, but in a police-sanctioned manner. Nice. Welcome, Saito. We're back in nighttime Prague, and everything's different now. And we're investigating a murder, and all kinds of cool shit is going on. I'm very surprised to say there was no boss fight at the end of Golem City. So that means I'm 80 hours into this game without a boss fight yet. Tell me you have new Praxis kits. You don't. What an asshole! I left the city and came back. You're supposed to have new Praxis kits. That's how this works. Motherfucker. Fine. I'm gonna get some Tesla cartridges. You know what I'm gonna sell? No, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna stick it in my storage. Alright, let's go.
Was that all? Come on, I can tell you have more credits.
We'll get some fucking merchandise I want.
I have everything I need.
By now, you won't have to come back.
Biocells, painkillers.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back up to my apartment and put some stuff in storage real quick. I think this is Daria's apartment, the cat lady. It is. I want to just check out... We just talked to her quite a bit, and she was acting a little bit suspicious.
Strong foundation after what you build over it. With the augmented, we're talking about a foundation of basic humanity. That can't be denied. Some people have called this project an artificial utopia, but to that I say you can't have artificiality without art.
Tune in next week for our second episode in this series, where we will look at the technology of sustainability that the Santo Group claims to have perfected in Rabia.
That's a new story on the news.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live.
Live
from
Parkas. So there's new stuff on TV.
Construction, arcology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
You know what? I feel like turning the TV off, but I'm so far away. What will I do? Oh, I know. Oh shit. Oh, look. I can just turn it off from across. Wait a minute. Why is this refrigerator still in here? You know what? I kind of actually feel bad. After talking to Daria so much, it would feel fucked up to throw her refrigerator out. So I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back where it was. Where the fuck was her refrigerator? It was right here. I can't even... There. Well, it's... There. You're the only person in the entire city whose refrigerator has been restored to its proper position. I hope you're happy. I should watch some more TV, though. It's just night now. That was the longest day I've ever seen. Well, it might have been multiple days that passed. I was in Gollum City for a really long time. But yeah, it's nighttime. And it's dark. And things are changed. Alright, hold on. I feel like watching some TV. But I can't be bothered to walk over there.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective.
Wait a minute, we've seen this story before.
Vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption.
I discovered that a cool thing I can do with this, Eidos. I can turn off the car alarms in cars and then steal from the cars because their alarm is off. That's one of the things I can do with remote hacking. I can also hack the drones. Those police robots that are flying around, I can hack those things and shut them down for 30 seconds with remote hacking. And if I fail, they don't even notice or care. Alright, so here's the cat lady. You can see she's got all the cat pictures. She's got, you know, cat scratching post stuff, a cat litter box. She's got lots of cat food. I mean, this woman loves her cat. She's got a cat-looking thing there and a cat-looking thing there. Everything is coming up cats in Daria's apartment. I wanted to just check her emails out again, though, to see if we can find anything incriminating on her. Here's her telescope, which is looking directly at my apartment. That's my apartment. Alright, how do I get out of there? Right there? That's fucking my apartment right there. So she's been watching, and she was kind of acting a little bit, and here's a cat-looking statue thing. So she's been watching Adam, but I can't tell if it's just because she has a crush on him. She was kind of acting a little bit suspiciously flirty, I think. Or if she's got some more sinister motive. Let's see what's on her computer again. Catatonic to demisco. Oh yeah, we've already read this. The world is a broken milk bowl that can never be filled again. There you go, Nox Moo. Information about the milk scenario. The milk situation. Yeah, it is like Aug Alchemy. Alright, so there's nothing incriminating on her email. Let's go back to my apartment.
Just plug it in.
Hey, there's a samizdat laying in front of my apartment now. That wasn't there before. And an absinthe. Did they just bring this to me as a gift? Alright, we've read that one. Alright, we come in. I don't even have a computer. Oh, yeah, I do. Let's see if I got any emails. Oh, let's turn the radio on. Doesn't look like I have any new emails. Let's turn the radio off. Fucked it up. No cereal, no milk. Did I never move my own refrigerator? Ha! I never moved my own refrigerator when I was here before. That's amazing. How could I have not moved my own refrigerator? I move all the refrigerators in the game. Is there like stuff in my apartment that I didn't search? Make sure it wasn't... I can open up some of these shutters over there from afar with Aug Alchemy.
Around the clock, around the world. Eidos News, always watching, because you are always watching. In part 2 of our look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by Planet Music award-winning artist Josiah.
Alright, this is new.
Who has recently launched a new partnership with Artists Against Violence to oppose the act. Miss Akeem, it is a pleasure to speak with you today.
Hello, Eliza. Thank you for having me on your program. Let me begin by stating that the Human Restoration Act is nothing more than legalized slavery. My hope is that in working with Artists Against Violence, we can put enough pressure on governments to stop this.
Slavery is a very strong word, Miss Akeem. When I spoke with head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr. Stansfield Christensen, he described the goal of the Human Restoration Act as a time out between augmented and naturals. A temporary separation of the classes to clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist. He said,
mandatory removal of non-compliant augmentations, corralling those who resist into segregated districts? A timeout, Miss Kassan, is when you make a child stand in the corner of the room for 10 minutes. This is domination. Not everyone chose to be augmented. We were victims here too. But that does not make for good news, does it?
But Miss Akeem, news outlets are simply reporting on the current situation. And you have to agree that right now, the world consists of little more than terror, conflict, and chaos.
No, 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 that is completely wrong. You're wrong. There is still much beauty in the world. Love, compassion, it is still here, if you want to see it. You can choose to only show my shoe, which is very ugly, but that is only a small part of me. News outlets only care about a small part. I'm sorry, Miss Kassan, but you can't trust the news outlets if you want to understand the world.
That is all the time we have, folks.
Nice.
Thank you for your input today, Miss Akeem. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you.
Nyasha Akeem's a badass, speaking truth to power and shit. She gives a fuck.
Leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
That is the opposite of what it is.
Look at the events making headlines around the world.
See if there's anything else new on the news.
Time now for the first in a new series focusing on innovation. This week's episode, Rabia, City of the Future. According to its creators,
This is also new.
Rabia is a new way of living. A utopic beacon of light that is at the heart of the Santo Group's Safe Harbor initiative. The city, the first of its kind in the world, will be a haven for augmented people. A stable and self-sufficient hub of creativity and innovation, based on the principles of arcology, the blending of architecture and ecology. The planning and construction of the city is unique. It was literally printed, one layer at a time, and most of the design and layout of the city was done procedurally, by computer algorithm.
For me, the absolute key is a strong foundation, not what you build over it. With the augmented, we're talking about a foundation of basic humanity. That can't be denied. Some people have called this project an artificial utopia, but to that I say you can't have artificiality without art.
Tune in next week for our second episode.
Nice. I'm not sure if Nathaniel Brown is a good guy or a douche. It's hard to tell until we actually meet him.
Claims to have perfected in Rabia.
He might be a good guy, or he might be a corporate douche. It's hard to tell.
From Picus.
Why does Eliza have no neck? She used to have a neck, I want to say. And what's going on with... I mean, I don't think this is the real Eliza. I think the evidence we've uncovered so far suggests that the real Eliza was shut down or had to go into hiding or go rogue or something after the Aug incident, after trying to help Adam, and that now they've programmed some new version of Eliza, which is the one that's on the news now.
Nothing. Not one blast, not one asteroid or meteor has been deflected. It makes you wonder, folks, where did the estimated $12 trillion spent on the system go? No one seems to have an answer. The Air Force also fended off questions from critics who are concerned that the defense system could target the Earth as well as space. What would happen, detractors asked, if SpaceNet were hacked by cyber terrorists, like Janus and his Juggernaut Collective? The Air Force claims the system is secure, and the
Here we go.
being hacked slight. I guess only time will tell.
She's got to turn shit around for more fear-mongering against the Juggernaut Collective.
Tradition, precision, refinement.
Designed for life. Adam loves watches.
It's about time.
You're not cool unless you own one of these watches.
In the hands of irresponsible
Alright, we've seen this one. Alright, wait, hold on.
Underground websites,
Hold on.
radio stations,
Remote control? Don't make me laugh. I am a remote control. Oops. Alright, anything else interesting in my apartment that I missed out on before because I wasn't as cool then as I am now? I've read this, right? Yes. There's something else in here I can remote hack. Wait, can I? Oh, I didn't even realize I could go out this window. And I just found some stuff. Huh. That is so cool. How did I not know I could go out that window before? Fuck. Oh, what's wrong with you, drone? You seem to be having a bad time. I'm never gonna get sick of that. Never gonna get sick of that. I can get up out on the roof outside my own window. How did I never even try that before? Alright, let's go back in. Into my bathroom. It's harder than it looks.
Steve's gonna hook me up with some of our attachés out there. Wells thinks there are far too many questions that Nathaniel Brown and his cronies at Santo are evading about.
See, here I am working on a bunch of watches and stuff.
In the Middle East. Like, how the hell are the drugs supposed to get there?
Reddit.
Can he guarantee the safe passage of a sufficient supply of neuropozyme doses for people being enslaved? Sorry, housed over there. Safe Harbor Initiative, my ass. This is just a disaster.
Cydo. Also, police are looking for a vandal who has terrorized the city of Prague, throwing multiple refrigerators out on the streets and constructing what one witness called an unholy union of fridge and trash. So, Cydo, when I came back here to Prague, for nighttime Prague, I discovered that a lot of things were different, like cars are in different places, different people are on the streets, some places are closed that were open before, some places that were closed are now open, etc., etc. Bunch of stuff is different, but my trash tower is still there. It remains. It remains. All right, do I have anything in my storage here? I don't, but I'm gonna put some shit in here because I'm carrying way too much junk that I want to keep, but I don't want to carry. Like, I don't need to carry around 2,200 crafting parts. So let's put. Frankly, I don't need to carry... Let's just put 2,000 crafting parts in there. I don't need these nano blades. I don't need... how much... Jesus, how much ammo do I have? I don't need 460 shots for my pistol. I don't need all these hypo stems. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can... Can I split a stack? Doesn't look like I can really split a stack, can I? People are now praying at the trash tower. It would be sacrilege to remove. I know, right? It's taking on, like, cultural significance and shit. I don't need these extra painkillers. I don't need 25 EMP grenades. Alright, I think I'm good. I got a few things stored away here. Make some space. The people bowed and prayed to the refuse tower Adam made. Nice. I probably don't need that many biocells either. That is a lot of biocells that I'm carrying around. That is 74 biocells. So I've got my 4 guns. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, there we go. I have 1 praxis point, but I need to save up an extra one to get Icarus Dash. Got all the clues from the crime scene. A triangle code, got 17 of those so far. Alright, cool. I've made some inventory space by storing a few things. I'm ready to get out of here. Now, here's the thing. What I'd like to do right now is keep on following up on this murder investigation and explore the rest of the first area of nighttime Prague. But
Je to super. Fakt super.
It lacked the true mark of any great endeavor, the transportation of a penguin. That was a great endeavor.
Fuck.
You missed it, actually. I think everybody missed it. I don't think anybody was watching at the time. It was the very beginning of my stream today. I had a...
Adam, did you check out that apartment on Havani Street yet?
I've been busy.
Don't miss this chance, son. Based on past border control logs, Orlov never stays in Prague for very long.
Okay, that is exactly what I was about to say. That right there. I was about to say what I'd like to do is keep doing the case here and exploring this part of Prague, but I'm not going to because fucking David has called me twice now telling me to hurry up and get on this Orlov thing, which in my opinion is the game telling me this is a timed thing. If you don't go do this Orlov thing now, you're going to miss the chance to do it. So I'm going to go do the Orlov thing first before I do anything else. That's what I'm going to go do right now. But anyway, as I was saying, you missed out. At the beginning of the stream, I had a very mini trash can tower stacking situation because there was this area I was trying to get to at the end of Golem City. There was this little compartment up on the wall that had stuff in it, and I couldn't get to it. I couldn't jump to it because anywhere I could jump to it from, I ended up getting on top of it. And if I got down low enough below it that I could jump up to it, I couldn't jump high enough. So I had to go scouring the whole level and find some crates, and then I brought the crates over and I had to stack the crates up on this little ledge. And it was really difficult to get the crates up onto the ledge, and then the crates kept falling off. And finally I got them stacked up properly, and I got up into the thing I was trying to get into, and it was really great. So it was kind of like the other stacking situation, but it didn't take an hour and a half. It only took like 20 minutes. And no, I haven't gone and checked whether I can see whether Collar is back yet. I will, actually, as soon as I've gone and done this I have a lot of things to do now. I have side quests, I have main quests, lots of stuff to do now, but I need to go do this scientist's apartment, this Orlov thing, because David has fucking called me twice now and told me to hurry up. So I feel like I need to get on it ASAP. I need to go find Vadim Orlov in his apartment. So that's what we're going to do right now, first thing, before we do anything else. And that is going to be in our next episode. Because that's going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.